beautiful souls. Welcome back to Rising One Coaching. I'm Allison, your creative guide and spiritual mentor, and today we are talking about something that has been so present in my life recently. I'm talking about vivid dreams, spiritual downloads, incredible synchronicities, and just that feeling of, wow, something big is happening right now. So if you've been dreaming more than normal, waking up with strong emotions, or noticing patterns that seem to be so aligned you can't ignore them, there's a reason for that. In this video, I'm going to share what vivid dreams actually mean, how energetic practices can amplify your dream life and bring in more synchronicities, and I'll also guide you through two of my recent dreams. One of the symbols in the dream was a woolly mammoth, and the other one was a mansion. And I'm going to show you how symbolic and supportive these messages can be. As weird as some of them can seem, there is meaning and purpose behind them. So get cozy, take a nice deep breath, 111 on the timestamp, and let's explore this together. So vivid dreams are not random. They're not your brain malfunctioning or being overly dramatic. They're actually a sign that your subconscious is alive and awake, and your inner world is trying to communicate to you clearly, and it's usually through symbols and images. Vivid dreams often show up if you're growing, you're going through a big spiritual, emotional, mental growth state. If you're doing a lot of healing, if you're stepping into a new chapter in life, maybe a new relationship, a new job, or if you're clearing old emotional patterns. So your dreams often work like a movie projector, and they're giving you visual language for the things that your soul wants to communicate and help you understand. Sometimes your dreams are going to feel symbolic. Sometimes they're going to feel emotional. Sometimes they're going to feel prophetic. But they always show up with one purpose: to help you integrate what is happening inside. 222. If you've been doing meditation, breath work, energy clearing, manifestation practices, or anything repetitive, ritualistic, or a new habit, especially if it's early in the morning, you're creating an open channel within you. And it's telling your subconscious, I'm ready and I am listening. When you do this consistently, a few things are going to happen. Your intuition sharpens, your dreams become more clear, very vivid. Symbols are going to become more meaningful, and you're going to start to notice more synchronicities during your waking hours. Energetic practices like meditation or energy activation practices thin the veil between your conscious and your subconscious mind, which means your dream world is going to become more vivid, direct, and powerful. Your energy is literally saying, I'm available for messages, and your dreams are going to respond. Recently, I had a dream that felt like it came straight from the earth and some futuristic world. I was walking through an old industrial area, and I later found out that this old industrial buildings that are run down, ragged, they're not being used anymore. They symbolized old, outdated parts of my life, old patterns, old systems that no longer serve me. And as I was turning the corner and walking around the building, there was this huge rock cliff, and emerging out of this rock cliff was a woolly mammoth. I have no idea where that came from. The front half of it was revealed, and the second half of it was still in the earth. As I did some research about this symbol, I found out that symbolically, this woolly mammoth was actually a message of ancient wisdom that was waking up within me, a deep part of myself that was thawing out, coming back online, and ready to be integrated into my life. And just a few days ago, actually yesterday, all of these different dreams I had, all the messages they were sharing with me culminated into one moment that was it's going to be life-changing. So Dreams show up like this when something powerful inside of you is ready to be remembered. It's your soul saying you're entering a new level of awareness. It's trying to get your attention. After the next day, I had another dream that was so vivid and so real. But this time I was walking through a beautiful mansion. It was large. It was for sale. It was on the market, so there was just only a few pieces of beautiful old furniture. So it was very spacious and very open, and there was sunlight coming in through the windows. And instead of being the old me that would have looked at an experience like that and said, this could never be mine, I could never afford something like this. Instead of that me, the me in the dream was walking around, feeling at home, recognizing this is mine. And I had this deep knowing inside of myself, like I just said, this is going to be mine. Not I wish, not a fantasy, not a longing, like I wish this was going to be mine. It was a deep knowing, and it was a message from my future self. In dream language, a house represents you, your identity, your life, your potential. And a mansion symbolizes expansion and growth, alignment with a larger, bigger version of yourself. So this dream was actually showing me that I'm stepping into a more abundant, spacious, grounded timeline. I've been doing the energetic work and the self work to move into this new self. The mansion was the destination, and the mammoth dream was the awakening. So when vivid dreams start showing up, there's a very simple process you could try. Notice the dream. Don't overanalyze it. Capture the dream. Start a dream journal. Start writing down the dreams. And the more you get into this practice, you'll start noticing the patterns and the messages that are coming through for you. And you can ask yourself, what is this showing me about myself? What do I need to pay attention to and become aware of? And explore. This is going to be so eye-opening, you guys. Explore. Do the research. Use the internet. Use ChatGPT. All these amazing resources we have. Look at some books you might have on the shelf. Talk, have conversations. Connect the symbols that are in your life with the ones that are in your dream life. And ground yourself. Take one tiny aligned action each day that can help integrate these dreams into your daily life. Your dreams are not meant to confuse you. They're actually there to guide you. So here are some journal prompts that you might find helpful that can connect you to your dream messages. So the first one is, what emotions did the dream activate within me? The second, what symbols or scenes stood out most clearly? The third one, if this dream was a metaphor, what might it be showing me about my current growth? And the fourth, what part of me is waking up, healing, or expanding? And just write freely. Let it be intuitive and organic. No judgment, no pressure. Just let it flow. So I'd like to close with a gentle affirmation to support your dream life and your inner awakening. Place one hand on your heart. You know it's my favorite thing if you've been watching. Take a nice deep slow breath in and exhale. You can repeat after me. I trust the wisdom rising within me. I am open to divine guidance. I honor my dreams as messages of clarity and growth. I am aligned, connected, and supported. Thank you so much for being here with me today. If you're going through a vivid dream phase and your life is showing you amazing, even small, large synchronicities, I would love to hear about your experiences in the comments below. So if you would love to join our community here at Rising One Coaching, I invite you to like, share, subscribe. Maybe you know someone who's been going through a vivid dream phase like this. Share the video. I would love to hear from all of you about your experiences. So until next time, stay open, stay grounded, and keep rising. Blessings.